So if you want to listen up, dear listener and viewer, this is important stuff now. To be world class, your job is to face and achieve the impossible by applying belief, clarity, courage, collaboration, and endurance in the service of a meaningful goal. So I'll repeat that. Your job to be world class is to face and achieve the impossible by applying belief, clarity, courage, collaboration, and endurance in service of a meaningful goal. And the 5 supporting jobs or actions, 5 supporting actions, performance actions are: reframe adversity into perspective, anchor belief and clarity, choose positivity and courage, collaborate without ego, value and endure the journey. And as a bit of a statement, to be world class is to look at the impossible and step forward anyway, with belief, clarity, courage, collaboration, and endurance. The pain will fade, but the achievement and the journey that created it will last forever. So, Simon, that's my takeaway from the conference, which was nothing short of genius. I loved it. And I know that I've spoken to other attendees. So what we want to do is encourage more people to actually receive the greatness of the output that's coming at us, and to be aware that Simon's running these. Simon, could you just take us through what people can and should do when the next one comes up?
Yeah, well, to help people who are interested, on our events page, so on the Be World Class website, on our
which
events
is on
page,
the show notes below.
Yeah. We have a little sign up. So very, very simply, if you put your name and email in there, we will notify you when the next events have been scheduled. Once we've got dates, times, venues locked down, we will send everybody a note to say, we're going. If you want to come, let us know.
And it not only will you come away, as I've come away, feeling that it was a privilege to have been there with just a brain full of inspiration, but it's a wonderful networking event and a wonderful environment to really have so much value. So that's my take on it. The Be World Class Conference 2025 was absolutely world class, totally inspiring. I've left the entire audience, without exception, with real inspiration and drive and a completely new perspective on what it takes to be world class. And it starts with being just an ordinary person like you and me, and just deciding to follow the principles that we've just been through, albeit that those have come as my distillation. They're not necessarily endorsed by Simon or the Be World Class organization, but that's my take from it. Simon, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm continually inspired by these people because, exactly as you've said, when you look at where they started, they had very modest start points, but they plotted their own journey. They understood that the next step was a step that they were consciously, deliberately making. They made it in a certain direction. Often it wasn't an easy one. But step after step after step, they plotted a journey to become exceptional, and in some cases achieve what many people would describe as impossible. And just by following their example, we can take on our own challenges, climb our own Everests, and often conquer things that we probably never thought, never ever dreamed we could do. And that's the real magic in this.
There you have it, folks. From Simon Hartley from Be World Class and his team. You've heard it here on the Just Great People podcast. Next time you see it advertised, make sure you're there, because you'll absolutely be glad you did. Simon Hartley from Be World Class, thank you so much for being on the Just Great People podcast. Simon, always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.